guys, my baby hasn't been well. She's teething, so she's been running temperature, and for the past 2 days, I've been giving her more care, more love, and just everything basically what a mother would do. So I haven't been vlogging, I think day 4 and day 5. Today is day 6, and guess what? It's 11:30. It's about 12 midnight, but I'm like, you know what, I'm still going to record this video. So here you have it, vlog day 6. Today I am going to share with you very helpful, I don't know whether I should call it tips or I don't know, but anyhow you guys want to see it, they are helpful. Okay, tips. Tip number 1: please try and pray with your children or your child right after they wake up and also before bedtime. It helps the child learn how to pray. Tip number 2 is try kissing your kids. Try telling them how much you love them. Like, you have to constantly remind them that you love them. Tell them I love you. Grown as I am, I'm 32 now. I haven't heard from my mom, not even a single day, that like she's saying to my face that I love you. No, I haven't heard that. Have you? Lucky you, but I haven't. Let your children learn to say it to you. So if they grow up hearing it from you, they're going to get used to it and they'll say it back to you. Okay? I learned this when I was in Saudi. So it's very, very, very good to constantly remind your mom or your child that you love them. And the random, kiss on the cheeks and on the forehead. Do you agree? Well, tip number 3, for you to normalize doing good for the sake of God and not because someone did you good or because someone did something, so you're also trying to be good to the person. It has to be not because the person is your friend, not because the person is your relative. Help people because of God. When you do that, whether they say bad stuff about you, whether they are good to you, whether they later turn their backs against you, you're not going to feel any pain because you didn't do them good because of them. You did them the good because of God. Like, you get it? I don't know if I'm making sense, but help people for God's sake. Yeah, I think I should say that. Learn to, and also learn to, what kind of life is that? Today I want to look sexy in my hijab. And also learn to dash monies, like coins, change, especially if you buy like pure water from the hawkers in the traffic and they're running with your change. Just say, oh man, learn to do that. Like, it actually makes you feel good. Like, doing good actually feels good. So learn to do that, and also learn to be that good Samaritan to everybody. Not that you are pleasing people, but you're just being good. Like, an instance where we are now is a new area, okay, and there's no water, there's no light, the roads are bad. In fact, the roads are horrible, and everything here is just no. And I have to always use this bad road, and I wish I could even pay people to fill the potholes for us, because I also apply the road. Like, I have a small banchika I am at the faso. See, there was this time I was going out and I saw some people building. I had to go near them. I greeted them and I'm like, please, can you fill this part of the road for us? I'm going to pay you for it. At the point, there was a man standing by and was like, oh, why are you doing that? I'm like, oh, I also apply the road. Oh, then you're a very good person. Like, but I use the road too. You get it? So try and be that good Samaritan for everybody else and also for yourself. Right. So my next tip is try hard to forgive people when even they don't ask for your forgiveness. I know sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you're like, hey, sadly, me fan no. I did we are shimmy. I say no. You know what? The more you hold on to the pain and what the person has done to you, the more hurt you are, the more bitter you become, the more, I don't know, but you are like chained, you are in shackles. So let yourself go, set yourself free, and forgive whoever has hurt you or wronged you. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us, right? So you might want to let go. And 2021 is coming to an end. So please, if anybody has wronged you, I'm stepping in the shoes of that person and I'm saying sorry, okay? Please forgive us. Are we forgiven? Are we? So are you going to call us? Are you going to say hi to us when you see us? There you go. All right. So you see that food you throw away after everything, you throw them away in the dustbin. Sometimes it's rice, sometimes it's bangkun, sometimes anything left over. Please feed it to the fowls, to the birds, to the dogs, to the cats. Just place it at a point where that leftover will be of benefit to some other creatures. Don't just dish it out in the dustbin. Make it useful, make it beneficial. So if you live in a community where you have fowls, where you have birds, where you have dogs and cats, put the food at a place where you know that by morning that food will be gone. Yes, it feels good to come out of my gate and all the fowls run to me. I'm not even rearing them, like I'm not their owner or anything. But each time I get out, they feel I'm coming to give them food. You get it? So try doing that. Don't, instead of putting them in the dustbin, try and give them to those other creatures. And also learn to be content with what you have. Learn to be content with what you have. Learn to be grateful. Allah says, or the Quran says, if you are grateful, I will give you more. Learn to be grateful. It makes you happy. It makes you focus. It makes you less envious, because no, you don't envy anybody because you are very content with what you have. So learn to be content with what you have and also be thankful for them. Somebody wishes to have it. Somebody wishes to be in your shoes. Somebody somewhere wishes to have the life you live. So just learn to be grateful. Be content, okay? Be content. Contentment. How do you pronounce that word? Content or content? Or content? Whatever. You understand what I mean. So my Saito, I go the English, I don't do phonics, so please forgive me, okay? Some of my pronunciations will sound off. You forgive me, right? Normalize speaking the truth, especially when someone else's heart is involved, someone else's emotions are involved. Normalize speaking the truth. Like, let it be part of you. Say, no matter what, I'll speak the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts, no doubt. But me, listen, tell me the truth. Media, just tell me the truth. Try and always speak the truth, especially when two or more people's emotions are involved. Please, I'm begging you. Please, normalize sweeping under your bed. When was the last time you actually swept under your bed? When? Say, upin being tall and now coins being tall for ma. You will not even check your bed. Please normalize sweeping under your bed. Yes, I'm talking to you. Normalize sweeping under your bed. It's dirty. Sweep the place. Thank you. Try to be positive at all times. Be optimistic at all times. Be hopeful. Have faith in God. Try to see the good in every situation. Normalize being optimistic 100% all the time. That is not too hard to ask. It's not, right? So moving on, normalize making yourself happy regardless. Don't wait for your friend, don't wait for your boyfriend, don't wait for your bestie, don't wait for anybody. Normalize being happy without anybody making you happy. You get it? Be your own hype woman, be your own hype man. Like, set the vibe. Just be happy regardless. Whether someone left your life, whether someone came in, whether someone, whatever. Just be happy. Okay? Say no to depression. Make it a habit, okay? To always celebrate yourself. To always sit back and clap for yourself. To always celebrate your achievements. Look back and you be like, whoa, I went through all that and I did not die. I'm here. I'm still strong. I'm fighting. Celebrate yourself. More force to be at all. Brodo 2 cedi be a faboso. Oh, come on, come on, come on. And if you have the money, it is pizza bin a dog con ajina poso. No, I pay some good chilled fruit drink be nandy. Sister, so normalize celebrating yourself. You are strong and you are doing amazing, absolutely amazing. Like me this year. Wait. Let's get to 31st, inshallah. Normalize letting go of certain loaned monies. I know, say, wait, yeah, it wouldn't make much sense to some people. But once as a wabo bibisian, let me say this in tree so that you get it. Wabo bibisian home and say nipana beti 10,000 cedis free ho. 10,000 na wabeche no. We who say or bre so bitu esikado. With ya sikana kabi. And you say, why not want to, but or make efforts to pay the money. You get it. A drew baby now who say, oh, see, I just messy, wabre. You can say that's all. Ebia, 1 cedi yake fa, and 2 cedi yake menwo. Sometimes. And another tip is normalize paying your debts on time. Mina mono, se me diobika me ho tete me ho ya me style. Like menda because a kanya depa owing somebody is not a good thing. Inti se mediopika na me ho tete me. Thankfully now, makoji loan bina. That's the only thing that I think of now. But apart from that, I don't think I owe anybody else apart from that loan that I'm praying to God to pay the loan and also pay it on time. In fact, I want to even pay it before the 6 months they've given me. Hopefully, like by 2-3 months, I should be done with the payment. So try and pay people you owe on time, please. And for those of us who are working with people, who have people working under us, when you say bosumiaso, I was so tiani panika, ubetwea 15th, 18th, and sanabetuaneka. How do you want them to survive? Pay the laborer his salary before his sweat gets dried. It means say, timer I was say utiani panikano. Bomodiani tiani panika and 15th, 18th. I worked with a certain man on the campo there sometimes 20th and some utiayeka. I mean how? Inti Miss Remo, yamwa yenim grofo yejumano. Those of us working with people, those of us who have people working under us and for us, please. These are firstborn. I'm a firstborn. And if you're a firstborn, Charlie, the way pressure they on top. Some are firstborns, some are people's brothers, some are people's fathers, and you do this to them. How do you feel? I know that sometimes it's really tough because I pay people as well. I know it's tough, yes, it is. Because sometimes revenue now we expect it at the end of the month, no. I'm banesa, but to be anything. Sometimes you're gaining, sometimes you're losing. So anyhow it is, just try to pay people at least by from 31st and now from 30th to 5th day. Which your work is car. What you say? And also the car wakutuya. But so be holding the sign. Yes, I about to see the fact car ko ejuma sa. Ye na de bia o mami 2 cedi ye ntia me ketia me kan pebro all the time. So let's also learn to pay our workers on time. Please, I'm begging you. And let's also normalize seeing ourselves rich no matter what. Yes, see yourself say how do you say it in Chi? Like me too, I'm rich. Not like rich like billionaire or anything, but Sebi also yana pa on foul chance in komo be se Sebi in pacho. Mami insionu mana mami janindi. So at the end of the day, you are rich. Dolly Parton said that one is only poor only if they choose to be. One is only poor only if they choose to be. I know we have no money, but I'm rich as I can be. In my clothes of many colors, my mama made for me. So we have to learn to appreciate the very little things we have. Let's see ourselves say, me so, me won't say I make a trim, but when you say I want to challenge you to your day, you get it. Let's also normalize being the people's hero. People's hero is always somebody who tries to come in for other people. Try and come between them and bring peace. What did I say? I was here the last time And I was hearing a whole lot of things that my mom and some woman B had fought. And the way my mom and that woman they are like this. They are very close. So when I heard they had fought, I was like, what happened? You know, and then asem no cry for mummy no nyina ho en kwala na ya de na mum pinifo ma abeje aboso. So when I went to visit my mom, you know, one of those days, I just called. No, the lady called. She heard my voice and then she called me. I told her that I have heard that something has gone on and I'm not happy with it, and that she knows that she and my mom goes way back. So please, I'm begging her. Whatever wrong my mom has done me, I don't know, but I just want her to let it go. And she is the younger one, so I'm going to call my mom and I want her to apologize to my mom. And she agreed. And I went to talk to my mom because my mom initially didn't want to go, but I'm like, listen, you are the elderly one here, so if the younger one wants to apologize, make yourself accessible. Please don't say no. So I went with my mom to the lady. The lady apologized to my mom apologized back, and today, you see, they have that rapport back again. So try to be that person. Men can say bibi I found home and I made and family home. She found home. When the eyes said say bibi fan home, your boy assume said the tears came from the eyes. So sometimes you say the thing and found home, but by the time you realize now found home. So let's always try to be there for others and also help them and make sure that they assume wherever we are, no assume in your door. And probably lastly, am I the only person who takes towel and other toiletries when I'm traveling and I know I'll be staying in a hotel? I don't know if it's weird and I say but I always take my towel and my sponge. I don't use the one in the hotel. I use the soap, yes, but I don't use their towel and I don't use their... Do they have sponge? No, it's just a towel, right? So yeah, I use my own towel. So normalize taking some towels with you sometime. Sana mi kunye na ye call Rock City or the rag. Not knowing sa towel no what they are saying. Bathroom door ne so no. Sa it's meant for the floor. It's not meant for bathing and I say for cleaning. It's me kunu afade ne dia paper ne ho awie. Later a form half for ye pay me free room service send me pay towel their paper form. No see oh and then saying door handle no. So I'm say how can you put something meant for the floor on the door handle? Like how? Me, thankfully, I took my towel, and my husband didn't want to use my towel. So, I was saying, oh, my music, not knowing it was meant for the floor. And then later, the guy came and opened some wavy drawer in the bathroom. Say, I want to keep your towels. Can you imagine? So, normalize taking your towels along when traveling, and you know you're going to be lodging in a hotel. And I say, BB, you should have a small spare towel somewhere in your wardrobe. You take that along when you're traveling. It's as simple as that. And also, try and always keep a thread and a needle, at least a white and black thread and a needle when you're traveling. Atade bi wo ho fine o wesusu wa bibia wo kodu bibia wo kona wo yesterday wo hye wo don sa hye ma bete print na ate. But if you have this thread and needle la ubetimi apatch fast and then you are gone. So sometimes I do take a thread and a needle with me. So you might also want to, I don't know, but I do it. You know, if you trust your tailor that much, and you're fine. But sometimes you never know. Normalize making the first move. And yeah, all the time, I bet my catcher say, me do. Sometimes if you see somebody you like, go to the person and tell the person that I like you. Can we be friends? Like, don't always sit back and wait for the guys to approach you. We're in the 21st century. Hello. Also try and upgrade yourself. Learn something. Upgrade yourself. Whether you're married or not. Empower yourself. Upgrade. Keep upgrading. Oh yeah, to say me. OVSS no. Normalize like dear baby, me say me use secondary school, nesi keni ho. Nti me amede me tihwehwe mu na mede me wonko share computer school mu. Me wie na mede me wonko share journalism school mu. Me wie na me koye ejuma kakra e wo Melcom as a data entry clerk. Me free honom na like mede me tihwehwe mu so me sa call makeup school. Ade a me ken nyina ma wo phone nim ho bio. But you know, I was just trying to hustle. I was trying to do something for myself. So try and upgrade. And koye say me mami nya mami nti I can't do for myself. Try and do something for yourself. Start something. Do something. Sometimes you start a thing you're not sure. Like me, I started YouTube. I'm just bored. Let me just create a channel and upload content because obviously I love to talk. So I know I'm going to love my videos, but me starting YouTube, I'm going to say no. It's not easy. It's so stressful. Recording the videos, editing. The editing part of it is what kills me. You have to edit the videos. And you're editing, Papa Biampo, so, but it's stressful. And then sometimes when uploading a video, it takes forever because your network is very bad. So you can imagine, very, very hard. But I hope you've learned a thing or two from this video. And yes, I love you to try kissing your children. Guys, it's so important. Hey, I learned this in Saudi. Abiwa, like the grandparents of my boss, Mama Fatima, that's her name. If you see how her children and her grandchildren and her great-grandchildren will be kissing her all over, in my head, I'm like, hey, way! I'm quite enough, baby. Because I be for they know call which camp will say, which why. Those they are stupid things they have been doing. What's Ghana have baby, because I be for. Go and see how her children and her grandchildren are kissing her and showing her love all over. Yes, you will not die. See all this love, you want to die and live the love. You will not die. And if you die happy. So I hope you take a thing or two from this. And it's super late. It's 12 midnight, guys. 12 midnight. I am not going to lie. See the time. See? 12. It's 12. And I'm here recording. Okay, so this has been it, and this is vlog day 6. I'll see you tomorrow. Ma salam. Peace out.